Hey guys, I just wanted to say what's up to everyone. Hope you guys are all having an awesome day. I have been really busy this past week because it's school starting in the next week or so, and I've been really busy trying to prepare orientation for the STEM club that I belong to and just picking out my own personal schedule. But I wanted to let you guys know that I want to shoot for uploading every 2 to 3 days, 3 days max, and my upload schedule should be a little bit more consistent after this week or so. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for being so awesome. You guys are beautiful. Hey. And thank you guys so much just for all the support. I know my channel is far from big, but it really does complete my life. I love the horror community, and I just absolutely appreciate you guys. So hope you guys like this story. Let's begin. At some point in most teenage girls' life, they will be hurt by a boy. Some get hurt more than others, as is the case with me. My name is Rachel Wilson. I'm 19 years old and already have had 3 bad breakups. First, there is Ryan, my first love. We were like 2 peas in a pod, until I found out he planned to dump me and shattered my heart into a million shards. Boys are so stupid. I got rid of him before he could dump me. He always wore this ring on his index finger. I decided to keep it as a souvenir for good luck. Next was Jack. He came along, attempting to console me after I lost Ryan. He tried to be my shoulder to cry on. Foolishly, I believed him when he said he would never hurt me. I began to trust him. I told him all my secrets. The next day, I found him talking to other girls. Bye-bye, Jack. Not once did I miss that sniveling rat. Even after he was talking to other girls when I got rid of him, he still cried like a baby. Strangely enough, after he was gone, his other girlfriends seemed to be popping up everywhere. Jealous much? Jack had this small tattoo of a 4-leaf clover. I always liked it. Another good luck souvenir, I guess. The most recent boyfriend was Lee. The best and worst thing to ever happen to me. We were a perfect couple, inseparable. We knew each other's secrets, but when it went downhill, it happened so rapidly. The breakdown started when he began calling me crazy. It was humiliating. First he only said it to me, then he started telling other people. My perfect boyfriend shouting from the rooftops that I was crazy. The thing that pushed me entirely over the edge was when I found him talking to the same girls as Jack. Can you believe it? Why do they keep interfering with my boyfriends? Anyway, Lee was the most difficult to get rid of. He was tall and so handsome. Eventually, he was gone like the rest. That's what he gets for calling me names. I used to love his eyes. I spent so much time drawing them, over and over again. I know people say that you should let go of things like that, although I decided to keep them. Add them to my collection. This brings me to just now. I have a new love. He makes me happy. Or at least he did for a while. But now things have changed. The dank air radiated around his body. The repulsive odor itched its way into his nostrils, whilst the cold stone he lay upon sent shivers up his spine. Where was he? Croaked whimpers escaped his crumpled body and echoed against the concrete. Please, Rachel. From the balcony above, I watched as he squirmed, just like the worm he was. How dare he cry for help after the ordeal he put me through? He deserves this. He hurt me. As a metallic stench of blood plagued my nostrils, I reminisced as to how we got here. After Lee, I spent a lot of time on my own, thinking about my previous mistakes, wondering if I could ever be happy. I felt trapped in a web of heartbreak in which I could not be freed. Wallowing in self-pity, I glared at my phone. As if by some sort of magic, a message popped up. I knew it wasn't going to be from any of my exes. It was someone new. Sean Brown. Did I know that name? Not yet, anyway. It always started like this, an innocent message from a new boy. I began to open up to him and start to gain feelings for him. Then, he hurts me. A vicious cycle in which I cannot break free from. The same happened with Sean. We were happy until one night when he was at my house. I think it was maybe the souvenirs that I kept from my exes that freaked him out. Boys are so immature, becoming jealous over some memoirs. Pathetic. The boy who once looked at me with love turned to me with fear in his eyes. A horrified look across his face. He spit his words at me, calling me a psychopath, disgusting, deluded. All this over some little keepsakes. I wasn't quite ready to get rid of Sean yet. There was so much hope left for us. We could make it work. Now he's in my basement. This way I can talk to him. Make him understand how much I care for him. It's not my fault that he hit his head on the way down. Accidents happen. He has awoken now. His clear blue pools for eyes were filled with tears ready to overflow. As he pleaded with me, I could not see past those words he spat at me. He didn't deserve my forgiveness yet. I couldn't just leave him. Maybe we could stay together down here. Forever. Upstairs, there's knocking at the door. Loud knocking. And someone is shouting. "Help! I'm down here! Someone help!" Why is everything moving so quickly? People are rushing down the stairs. The girls. The ones the men I love seem to devote their time to. What were they doing here? I must protect myself from them. An urging rush of anger flushes through my body as I reach for the object nearest to me. A hammer. Why is there blood all over it? Streaming down my hands. Where is it all coming from? Someone is screaming, wailing, and pleading. Bodies engulf me, pinning me to the cold stone floor. Slowly I drift out of consciousness. The last thing I catch a glimpse of is my gorgeous Sean. Oh, how I love him. They said I am a monster, a psychopath. They say they watched me for months, that I cannot grasp reality. They just haven't met my ex-boyfriends. If they had, they would know how much I have been through. I pleaded with them to let me get my souvenirs from home. I need them. They said they already took them, but they can't give them to me. Evidence for something? I hear the men in white lab coats talking, saying my home was infested with bugs, that those investigating could not see in front of them due to how bad it was. My house is lovely. It reminds me of my past. In court, they mentioned my exes. I never really listened. They only spoke lies anyway. Cruel words were used, absurd assumptions. I got to see photos of my souvenirs, which was nice. Amputated body parts had been taken from each of the victims. In total, a finger, a set of eyes, and a patch of skin with a tattoo were all displayed in the suspect's home. Of course, these authority figures do not understand the emotional connection behind them. They don't understand love. According to the doctors, I'm going to be staying here for a while. My internet use is limited. I don't really mind, though. I have been trying to get them to tell me when I can see Sean. He must be so worried about me. Nobody understands me here. And let's be honest. We all have skeletons in our closet.